called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
See this? See, this is all freaking, this is what you get on Craigslist now. Craigslist is getting worse and worse and worse. People are freaking advertising rooms that don't even exist. They basically, they just want to steal money from you. They don't even live in the U.S. A good way to tell these scammers that are renting out these fake rooms for exists that don't even exist. See, look at this one. So you can tell by all those different places that it's a scam artist, and then see here. It's not even a real person. It's some fake site. And then there's these other people that pretend to be real people, and you text them or whatever, and they're just fake sites. They want to suck money out of your pocket. They want to rip you off. That's how messed up and demented this world is they're so low that they have to rip off from the already poor people that are on Craigslist looking for rooms for rent. How pathetic. How low. What a bunch of scummy. I can't even imagine how scummy and how low down these people are to try and steal from the poor people because they're already poor because they're trying to rent a room, right? I mean, it's just unbelievable. Like they think they're going to get rich off of robbing these poor people. But a lot of people pay for it. So if they try to get you to pay through PayPal, or if you can't meet the person in person and go into the place and see the unit or anything, yeah, that's all they want to do is suck money from you. Or they just want all your information, so they're fake. They say, oh, we need a rental application. We need to know where you work. We need your email address. We need your real legal name and all that stuff. And then they take all that information and they just sell it to people that want to market their garbage to you. It's really funny because they're picking people that are poor from Craigslist already, and they want to market more garbage to them, and they don't have the money to afford the garbage they want to market. It's really pathetic. Really, really pathetic. So, definitely you want to meet the person in public and make sure they're not a serial killer that's renting out and all that. Trust your gut instinct if you have one. I don't have one. I've heard that some people do, but you trust this theoretical instinct, and it'll tell you whether the person's a serial killer or not, and all that. But it's just really pathetic. I can't believe it. You know, it's just... And a lot of people, they'll want you to do housework. That's a big common scam. They'll say 10 hours a week, 20 hours a week, something like that, you know, for rent and all that. And it'll turn out being 100 hours a week. That's all you do is end up cleaning up their garbage and their mess and their poop and their vomit, and you clean up after them, and it turns out that it's like 80 hours a week instead of 10 or 20 hours a week. And then they just keep working you and try to get as much out of you as they can, suck everything out of you, your life force and all your money and your finances, because you're just looking for a place to stay because you don't want to be homeless. And look at this person, they put the ad in 100 times. See that? That's not a good sign. Oh, look at that, shared and private rooms. Yeah, that's all I need to do is share a room with some pervert that's jacking off. That's what I need. Yeah, someone that's looking at porno in the same room that I don't even know. someone that has scabies or crabs or bed bugs and share a room with them. See, it's just sick. It's showing how demented and disgusting this world's becoming. That people have to stoop to Craigslist to try to rob information out of them, to try extort information out of them. For what I can see in the LA Craigslist, that's another thing as you look at the address bar, because sometimes they'll misdirect you to a fake Craigslist that isn't even really Craigslist. And basically, they just want to try and rip you off and steal money. And a lot of them are from overseas and they aren't even local. Another thing you look for is look for the phone number. So if the phone number is like a different area code than Los Angeles, the odds are they're a scammer. Like if it's from the East Coast or somewhere else, they're just a scammer that wants to suck money out of you. Then a lot of them get these fake telephone numbers through Google Voice or whatever, and they set up a fake telephone number and they never ever pick up the phone. You just text back and forth because they just want to steal from you. They want you to send money, PayPal, and all that stuff. And then even if you do see a place, you might want to go back there twice because it could have been like a real estate agent was showing the other place and then they have the keys to the same place and they say, oh, we're showing you the place and everything. And you come back there and somebody else is living there and they got your money and you don't know where they are because you gave them the money and they left and you trusted them. That's a big mistake. See that? Nice quiet house. That's a warning right there. If they say nice quiet house, if they have to emphasize that, there's probably someone that plays loud music, that parties till late at night, that does drugs, and all that stuff. You know, it's and a lot of these say, like here, no smoke and drug use. That means that they probably have somebody that's smoking and takes drugs, and they're trying to get rid of them because of that, and they don't want anybody more that does that in there. So yeah, and it's just, you know, most of these places there's always a catch. There's bed bugs, there's fleas, there's a dog that you're allergic to that's going to bite you. They advertise the room for a certain price and all that, like a 600 or whatever, and then they tell you about the utilities. Well, the utilities usually run 150, 200, $300. You know, well, thanks. Why didn't you just say that in the overall price? They lie about that. Here's another one, fake one from this. Yeah, they just spam it. They have nothing better to do than to waste your time. So if you see these, flag them. Flag them out of there. They're garbage. Pushing their garbage on you. Wasting time out of your life. You're trying to find a place to live. You want to you want a frickin' house over your head or a roof over your head or whatever. And then you have these frickin' morons that want to waste your time and steal your money. And they have these fake ads on Craigslist. Flag them in a heartbeat when you see this. It's not even a real person. Yeah, I just called and conveniently nobody answers the phone, picks it up. Well, I wonder why. See that? This is another indicator here. See, that's discriminatory. They say female only or male only. They're discriminating, basically. So you look for pick and map. See if you see a picture in a map. That can be a good thing. They can always cut and paste that. They can make a fake map and a fake picture. But if they took the time to actually do that, it might be worth looking at. Picture and map. And that'll say the area. And they all tell you it's in a safe area, and it's good and all that. And, that's what I was told was where I was living was I was in a safe area in the last place I lived in. And my car got carved on. Somebody figured that their initials, it didn't get broken into, they just figured that their initials would look cool on my car. I have no idea why somebody would do that. And that's just an example of a safe area. So luckily it didn't get broken into. I guess if it's really safe, your car will get broken into. Mine was supposed to be a safe area, and I just got my car carved on. Yeah. Yeah, if you see him, just flag him in a heartbeat. I don't know why Craigslist doesn't do a better job of letting people flag, but it's a horrible waste of time. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, that's about it.